So yesterday we got the PlayStation State of Play, and I gotta say, for the most part, I left it pretty damn happy, but not for the reasons that I thought I would be, since it was no thanks to Silent Hill. For the past 2 weeks, even before the State of Play was announced and the leaks started to come out, I've been speculating that Silent Hill 2 Remake would be shown off at the next State of Play, whenever that may be. Regardless, my expectations were pretty damn high for Silent Hill 2 going into this State of Play. I was so damn confident that we were going to get a 2024 release date for Silent Hill 2 at this event. Unfortunately, I was wrong. I was dead wrong. But Konami are clever little snakes, and they hid that disappointment with the release of Silent Hill Short Message. Basically a free-to-play short Silent Hill experience on the PlayStation 5. Now straight up, my original plan was to fully review this game. However, due to it being free to play with no microtransactions at all, it didn't feel right to completely shit on this game. Still, there are some major ramifications of what this game did and how it'll affect the Silent Hill franchise going forward. Also, just so you know, I won't be talking about any spoilers relating to Short Message, so feel free to enjoy today's video without worrying about that. Anyway, today's topic is why I believe the Silent Hill franchise is doomed. It is in real trouble, my friends, and I don't know if Konami will ever be able to bring us a satisfying Silent Hill game. Let's first start with Silent Hill 2. There were a few problems with this game despite us being shown very little of it. First off, the most obvious issue here is the release date. For over a year now, Bluebird team has been telling us that this game is technically ready and that it'll come to us very soon. Hell, the CEO has been pretty confident in saying that the marketing for Silent Hill 2 will start soon and that the game isn't far off at all. Yet, here we are with barely anything being shown off from this game yet again, and we are still left with no release date. Not even a goddamn release year, which is extremely concerning. It makes me wonder if Konami and Bluebird team are not on the same page at all with this game, and for that reason, maybe there are some changes in the background that are occurring with this game, and we just don't know about all the issues yet. Another issue that I want to address regarding Silent Hill 2 is the gameplay that was shown off yesterday. Now listen, I'm not as critical of what I saw at the State of Play from Silent Hill 2 as some content creators and fans are, but I get exactly where they are coming from. The gameplay came off as kind of stiff compared to other titles like Resident Evil 4 Remake and Alan Wake 2. Add that to the lack of gore and dismemberment that we're used to with modern survival horror games nowadays, and it's clear that Silent Hill 2 is not going to be as pretty or as well refined as Dead Space. With that being said, the gameplay also didn't look horrendous. Unfortunately, I'm only one person though. The bigger concern here is that people are already looking at this gameplay and it's getting mixed reviews. Some are like me and believe it looks fine, while others are disappointed with some of the creature designs and the stiffness of the combat. Regardless, I'm sure these negative criticisms are going to continue to nag at Konami and Bluebird team for that reason, and it's quite possible that this game could get pushed back into 2025. But Silent Hill 2 isn't the only thing that's concerning people. Silent Hill Ascension has already set the tone of what to expect from modern Silent Hill games from Konami. Up until now, I've tried to push back this expectation that the only reason why Ascension is so bad is because of it being free-to-play mobile game. Unfortunately, Silent Hill Short Message reaffirmed my fear for the future of the franchise. Now look, before I begin, I want to say that Silent Hill Short Message is a fun experience overall. I don't have an issue with the game itself. My issue comes from the lack of understanding Silent Hill as a lore. The franchise has been completely ruined ever since the Western developed Silent Hill games from over a decade ago. And I had hoped that after all of this time, Konami would finally understand what kind of Silent Hill game we want. Short Message sets up a Silent Hill universe that I want no part of, where Silent Hill is no longer a place or a location, but rather a mindset of some kind. I've always loved the fact that the older Silent Hill games found themselves calling people to the town to help them face their trauma. Unfortunately, it seems things are changing and I don't think it's for the better. Short Message felt more like a Life is Strange game rather than a Silent Hill game. And while I appreciate the free-to-play experience that we got, I just wish it wasn't labeled as a Silent Hill game because in my opinion, it had no right to be. With that being said, I did enjoy the story of Short Message, and if it didn't have the Silent Hill IP attached to it, then I probably would have felt a little less disappointed with this game. Still, it's definitely worth playing. Granted, don't expect any innovation with its gameplay, as it's the story that you'll mainly be enjoying from this experience. Anyway, that's about all I want to talk about today. I've just been growing more and more frustrated and fatigued with the future of Silent Hill, and I keep hoping that the franchise will eventually be saved. However, with Konami clearly having a different outlook of Silent Hill as a franchise and the lack of confidence they seem to have in Silent Hill 2 Remake, I don't know anymore, guys. Hit up the comments and let me know what you guys think. Am I overthinking this a little bit? Is the lack of a release date for Silent Hill 2 Remake a big deal, or am I just looking too much into it? Also, let me know if you placed your message and tell me what you thought about it as a Silent Hill game and as a standalone experience. But that does it for this episode of Nerd Space Games. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content on survival horror games. But as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next episode of Nerd Space Games. Take care.